Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Butterfly Network's latest filing, and let's just say there's a big change in the financial news. Butterfly Network, the company behind the handheld ultrasound device, has just filed a current report detailing a significant shift in its financial leadership. This filing comes out on July 29th, 2025, and gives us a peek behind the curtain at what's happening at the company. We're seeing a change at the very top of the finance department. Heather C. Getz, who's been serving as the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial and Operations Officer, is stepping down from her role. But don't worry, she's not disappearing entirely. She'll remain with the company as an employee until mid-August, and then transition into an advisory role to help with this handover, at least through March of next year. This kind of transition, while often standard, always makes you wonder about the underlying reasons. But the report assures us it's not due to any disagreements about accounting or operations, officer. Welfin Standard always makes you wonder about the underlying reasons, but the report assures us it's not due to any disagreements about accounting or operations, which hopefully means it's a smooth, planned transition. Well, often Standard always makes you wonder about the underlying reasons, but the report assures us it's not due to any disagreements about accounting or operations, which hopefully means it's a smooth, planned transition, while often Standard always makes you wonder about the underlying reasons, but the report assures us it's not due to any. Taking the reins as the interim Chief Financial Officer is Megan Carlson. She's currently the Chief Accounting Officer and Senior Vice President of Finance and Accounting. This is a big step up for her, and the company is recognizing this added responsibility. Her base salary of $350,000 will be boosted with an extra $5,833 3 months and working her way up through various senior finance roles. She's also got experience from her time at Medidata Solutions and with the big accounting firms Deloitte and Grant Thornton. She's a certified public accountant and has a strong educational background from UNC Chapel Hill. Now let's look at Heather Getz's departure package. She's entered into a separation agreement, which outlines her severance benefits. She's set to receive a cash payment of $430,500 after her departure date. This agreement also includes her agreement to release the company from any claims and stick to certain customary restrictive covenants, meaning she can't do things that would harm the company after leaving. She won't be getting any extra benefits beyond what's already laid out in company plans. As part of her transition, there's also an advisory agreement. Through this, she'll be paid $33,475 monthly to help with the handover. The company will also cover her health insurance continuation costs, known as HOLBRA, until her advisory role officially ends. It seems like a well-structured exit and transition plan. The filing also mentions a press release announcing their second quarter results for the period ending June 30th, 2025. While the filing itself doesn't contain the numbers from that press release, it's crucial because it usually gives us the most timely financial snapshot. We have to assume that the details within that August 1st press release gave investors a good look at how Butterfly Network was performing in the most recent quarter. However, this particular filing doesn't give us those specific numbers. Focusing more on the executive changes, let's briefly touch on what the company does. Butterfly Network is known for its innovative handheld ultrasound device designed to make medical imaging more accessible. Their Class A common stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol BFLE. They also have warrants outstanding, which are essentially options for investors to buy company stock at a specific price in this case. $11.50 per share. These warrants are also traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol BFLEWS. In this filing, the most striking developments are the leadership changes in the financial department. The departure of a CFO and the appointment of an interim successor, along with the details of the separation and advisory agreements, are the core of this report. We don't get explicit financial results here, but the timing of this report suggests the company is making strategic moves during a period where financial performance is always under a microscope, especially with their second quarter earnings likely just announced around the same time. Now, looking at the broader picture for Butterfly Network, the innovation in their ultrasound technology is a clear strength. They aim to democratize medical imaging, which is a noble and potentially very lucrative goal. However, companies in the medical technology sector often face intense competition, regulatory hurdles, and the significant capital requirements for research, development, and sales. The reported changes in financial leadership could signal different things. It might be a reflection of the company's growth phase, where they need a seasoned CFO to navigate its trajectory. or it could be a response to performance pressures, though the filing denies any disagreements related to accounting or operations, which is a positive sign. The fact that they're offering a significant severance and an extended advisory role to the outgoing CFO suggests a desire for a smooth transition and potentially retaining valuable institutional knowledge. The appointment of Megan Carlson as interim CFO is a critical move. Her internal promotion indicates confidence in her capabilities to manage the finances during this transition. The additional stipend is a clear sign of the added responsibility and trust placed upon her. Investors will likely be watching closely to see how she handles the role and if the company can secure a strong permanent CFO swiftly. One key risk for a company like Butterfly Network is the pace of technological adoption and market penetration. While the product is innovative, convincing healthcare providers to integrate new technology can be a slow process, requiring substantial sales and marketing efforts. Additionally, managing cash burn is always a challenge for growth. Stage tech companies, especially those in medical devices, where R&D is continuous and expensive. So, summarizing what we've learned here, Butterfly Network is undergoing a CFO transition, with Heather Getz stepping down and Megan Carlson stepping in on an interim basis. The financial arrangements for both are detailed, aiming for a smooth handover. While this specific filing doesn't offer granular financial results, it points to significant executive activity that will undoubtedly be discussed in conjunction with their latest earnings report. Alright, that's our breakdown of Butterfly Network's latest filing. What's your take on these leadership changes and what they might mean for the company's future financial strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, hitting that like button really supports the channel, and subscribe for more corporate insights. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions and analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Corporate Decoder.